Hey, what's up, everyone? What is up? This is Julie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Before I get started with this video, as always, I just want to remind you to smash that subscribe button, especially if you are new to my channel. Click the like button on this video and all of my other videos. You doing so will help my channel become more recognizable to the public, and it will make my channel much easier to locate, not only here in YouTube, but also in Google. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload new content. All right, guys, so what I'm going to talk to you all about today in this short video clip is about your classroom setup, how you set up your classroom, okay? I'm going to just pan around my room so you can, get a little view of how I have my classroom set up, how I have my tables and chairs arranged, and just, looking at my boards, and just how I have everything set up, okay? And I'm going to tell you, you're probably wondering, well, what does it matter how we have our class set up? Well, I'm going to tell you, your classroom setup is very important when it comes to time management and also student engagement, right? And yeah, you probably say student engagement. How is that going to work out? Well, first of all, if you notice how I have my tables set up, okay, I have my table set up. I actually have them all ready for group activities, right? So that's right there is going to save me time from having to rearrange my classroom whenever we do group activities. And we're going to talk about student engagement here in a sec. I know I got off track a little bit, but I want to show you my little cute icons, my team icons that I made over this weekend. So you see, I already have team names, right? I have the Untamed Lions, and I have the Clever Wolves. And what else do we have over here? I have the Killer Sharks. And then over here, we have the Lethal Gators. Lethal Gators. And then my last group, because I usually have around 20 students, so I like to break my classroom up into groups of 4. I have the Grizzly Bears. Yeah, so you see, I already have the team names set up. I have the icons on the table. This will, once the students come in, on their very first day, they're going to sit at their, whatever table they choose, because I don't have assigned seating, but whatever table they choose to sit at, they're going to go ahead and take a seat. And then at that time, I'm going to say, hey, this is your home table. Okay, it's your home table. So whenever you come into class, this is the table that you need to sit at, okay? And then if I just need to change folks around, it'll be really easy for me to do so, because all I have to say is, hey, Johnny, I need you to switch seats with Gwendolyn, at the Lions table, or I need you to join the Lions table, right? So easy time management. And then I'm going to show you over here on my board where I have the team names, right? Lions, Gators, Wolves, Sharks, and Bears. And excuse the Bears, I have to go to the school supply store and get some more letters because I didn't have a silver E, right? But I'm going to put that B in there. But you see, I already have the names of the teams here. So on the very first day of class, whenever my students take a seat, I can go ahead and put their names right up underneath their team title, right? Also, this is good, especially during skills, like when you're in the skills lab, you can write down underneath what team is going to be working on what skills, and you want to do this always before the start of class. I'm going to show you my information board. This is my information board. This is going to save me time because this will allow me to write down everything that I need before class, especially if there's any pertinent information that the students may need. You can see here I have the instructor We have two instructors in this class. It's myself. I teach 2 classes, and then Miss Carla, she teaches 2 classes also. So we have a total of 4 classes. I have the date, and these letters, are interchangeable, so I can take them off to match with the date. And then I have the goals, right? I have the goals. And I already have everything that we're going to be talking about on the first day of school, okay, or the first day of class, all right? Those are our goals for our students to learn their role and responsibilities as a nurse aide, become familiar with their scope of practice, become familiar with their role and responsibilities with the nursing process, and also we're going to talk about safe delegation, okay? This will also help to remind you what you need to focus on during your lecture, okay? So you won't have to have all those bullet points in your PowerPoint presentations if you use PowerPoints. I already have the websites up here that my students need to be aware of. This is my channel right here. Yeah. Okay. And I usually do a YouTube channel on the very first day. I have the students take out their Chromebooks and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And I give them an extra credit of 105 points, right? What student doesn't want an extra credit, a free grade, right? And a really good grade, 105 points, right? So that's something that you can do as an instructor. You can say, hey, if you go to Julie Reynolds's YouTube channel and subscribe, I'm going to give you an extra credit grade for that, okay? I just give my students a little bit more, just as an incentive. I already have their homework assignments written out again, so you won't have to waste time on writing homework or websites or information. All you have to do is write down what information needs to fall under those topics. Okay, so I have the pages of the workbook that they're going to be that they need to review, and also their vocabulary for the first day of class. And of course, I have my little CNA right there. I drew and colored her in, and look, I gave her some bling. Yeah, she has some bling, right? Okay, and this looks very inviting. This information board looks very inviting to the students. It's very colorful, so it's going to catch their attention. And, on the first day, I'll just let them know, hey, once you come in, you sign in. That's the very first thing you do. You take your seats, get settled in, and you look at that information board, okay, and write down the information that you need to know, all right? So now we're going to come over here, and what I have is a student center, right? Because a lot of times you'll have your students saying, oh, I need a pen, or do you have scissors, and it's kind of sort of interrupts your lecture. So if you have a nice little student center set up for them, that will diminish or completely eliminate those interruptions. On here, on the table, I have pens, I have note cards, I have their nurse aide candidate handbook. Here in this tray, I like, giving my students snacks, so I'll put, different chips, crackers, and cookies I'll have on there. Band-Aids. Students are always asking for Band-Aids, right? So I have Band-Aids here. I have paper clips. I have scissors. I have highlighters. I have staplers. I have the Correcto pens here. I have an electronic pencil sharpener. I have another snack tray here. Usually I, put candy in this one. I have some tape. I have notebooks, for them if they need, paper to write notes. And then I have pencils over here. So it looks very inviting, right? It looks very inviting. And I'm going to tell you, your students are going to be so super excited that they're going to be ready to learn something because it feels warm, it feels welcome, and they're going to look at you as their instructor as being sincere. It's going to catch their engagement. Okay, you're going to get their engagement just from how your classroom is set up. Okay, trust me, you will. You're going to get their engagement. And then depending on how you teach will determine whether or not you maintain that engagement. Okay, so how your classroom is set up will definitely save you time. It's going to work really well with your time management, and it's going to keep your students engaged. Go ahead. If you know that you are going to be, doing group activities, even if it's not within the first week or the first 2 weeks, but you know you're going to be doing some type of group activity, go ahead and, initially have your classroom set up for that. Okay. That way, when it's time for group activities, your students already know what group they're in. On the tables, I have, a little basket with pens, pencils, highlighters. I also have a reading highlighter in here, just in case, there may be some students that may have, some visual deficits, right? So you want to, you want to be able to meet your students' needs when it comes to their learning. Okay, how well do they learn, and most importantly, how do they learn, right? So you want to try to cover all bases. I just love, you guys, look at that. Isn't that so cute? I spent time over the weekend when I was at home to make these placards for the tables. But this is how, you don't have to have your room set up. I'm a pan out here. You don't have to have your room set up exactly as I have my room. I mean, you can take this video, you can inherit how I have my room set up. If and some of y'all may already have your room set up like this, but you can inherit the way I have my room set up and then just give it a twist to make it your own. Okay, give it a twist to make it your own. So when your students walk into the door, and I'm going to have a table here, actually. I'm going to set up a table here, or maybe I'll use the countertop here. They'll walk into the door. The very first thing they'll do is come over here, sign in, and then they'll take their seats. Okay, and that's going to alleviate a lot of confusion. Okay, and usually they'll come in and ask, where do we sit? And I tell them, you choose whatever table, you choose whatever team table you want to sit at. Okay, and that's where you will be. Okay, but look how inviting when they walk in, how inviting it looks. It looks like a lot of fun. That's the first thing that they're going to think, oh my gosh, this is so cool. This room looks like fun. And when students are, thinking fun, when they're actually having fun, they learn better and they retain the information more. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you my information board again, just in case you want to, pick up some ideas on, how you can do your information board. If you don't have a whiteboard or a bulletin board, hey, you can go get, some poster paper. Okay, you can get some poster, well, not paper, but poster boards, and create your own information board. Okay, with poster board. All right, you can do that, and then you can tape it up onto your wall. Okay, that's if you don't have a bulletin board or you don't have a whiteboard. Pan over here just to show you how I have the group names or the team names already. And I like to use team names instead of group. I like the term team because, in the healthcare industry, we work as a team. Okay. And again, I'm going to get that E. I promise you, I'm going to get the E for my bears. Okay. I just have to wait for the school supply store to open. I'm going to pan over here and show you my student center. And all of this, all of these supplies I got from like the Dollar Tree. So it's going to be, it's not going to take too much out of your pocket or out of your wallet, just to do a little something special for your students, to show them that you are sincere, with their learning. Okay. And that you are sincere, you're passionate about, your job, your teaching, right? Tablecloth I got for $1 at, the Dollar Tree. All the letters, You know, they come in a pack. Got those for $1. The little butterflies. Look at my butterflies, folks. I love butterflies, right? You know, these stickers, $1. The pen packs, pencil packs, highlighter packs, all of those were $1. These notebooks, I actually got donated to me last school year. So I have tons of notebooks. But yeah, this is how you can have your classroom set up. And again, like I said, you know, having a student center will alleviate any interruptions that you may have. You know, students saying, oh, you know, Ms. J, do you have a pen I can use when I'm in the middle of lecture? All they have to do is get up and come to the student center and get whatever it is that they need, okay? And I can continue on with my lecture, all right? So if you like my classroom setup, if you have any ideas or suggestions, you know, if you need, if you want like these, you know, team icons, let me know. I can get some made up for you. And I can, you know, send them to you, you know, just the templates, if you'd like. If you have any questions or any comments, guys, hey, you know, just ask, all right? Just ask, just comment, all right? Hey, I'm trying to build this network, okay? I think I have 30 subscribers now. I'm trying to build it up. I'm telling y'all, you know, there are no networks out here for nurse aid instructors. There are none, okay? And I want this network to grow. This can be our own little nook that we can come to. We can share ideas. We can vent, right? But most importantly, share ideas, okay? And so I need you all to be interactive. Yes, don't just watch my videos, comment on them, okay? You know, let's give each other an encouragement, give each other ideas, you know, share, you know, let's not be selfish. If you have something unique that you do that works for your students, let people know, let us know, okay? Share your teaching strategies with us. Again, like I said, you know, we can inherit teaching strategies from each other. And it may, you know, you may not think, you know, how a person's teaching strategy, you know, you may not think that it will work in your classroom, but you can still inherit it and give it a twist of lemon or lime, right? And make it your own, make it work for your class, all right? So, hey guys, I'm gonna get ready to go. Again, before I leave, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, kick the like button on this video and all of my other videos. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload new content. Hey, I'm also doing testing on an electronic documentation simulator that I have developed. I created it, developed it, still working out some of the kinks, but I do have a prototype ready to be tested. If you want to be part of that testing team, please let me know. Comment below in this section and I will email you the prototype, okay? This electronic documentation simulator will help your students or will allow your students to be exposed to electronic documentation during training, because we train on it, we teach them, we talk to them about electronic documentation, but we, you know, as far as my school, we don't have the tools to actually, where the student can actually go and document, okay, their patient care, or the care that they provided for their patient. With this simulator, they'll be able to do that. They'll gain a better understanding of the importance of documentation and accurate documentation, okay? And then, you know, on the flip side, it's an evaluation tool, a really innovative evaluation tool for us as instructors to use to evaluate our students' knowledge and understanding when it comes to electronic documentation. So if you are interested in being part of that testing group, I need 10 instructors, at least 10 instructors. I already have one instructor that has agreed to participate in the testing of this prototype. So if I can get 9 more instructors, that will really, really help. Not only do I need your reviews and critiques on this prototype, but also your students, okay? Also your students. So I'm going to get ready to go, guys. I got to see what's going on because I think I'm the only one here in the school so far. So I need to make sure I need to be here, right? But anywho, I will talk to you all later. Hey, let's help me grow this network for nurse aid instructors, please, and start being more interactive on this channel by, making comments, asking questions, sharing your ideas, your teaching strategies, okay? Let's make this channel explode, all right? Talk to y'all later. Ciao.